This is exactly why we need to denounce hate, because hate is something that it spreads like fire and consumes everything.
Another day on the campaign trail where NDP leader Jagmeet Singh had to denounce hate in Quebec. This article in the Journal de Montréal exposing 4 Bloc Québécois candidates who shared and endorsed anti-Islamic statements in the past. Leader Yves-François Blanchet responding in a statement and apologizing. I spoke to each candidate personally. They regret everything they shared in the past, videos or messages that contained inappropriate sentiments. They have apologized. As leader of the Bloc Québécois, I am adding my apologies in their name to all Quebecers. He goes on to explain that many new arrivals have likely had difficulties integrating into Quebec society, but wants immigrants to know that the province is taking steps to reestablish their confidence and their integration, but that in the end he will leave it to voters to decide. For Singh, a target of hate last week while in Quebec, when a man asked him to cut off his turban, referring to the province's religious symbols ban, he says it's important to speak out against hate.
I find that those comments are saddening. They are hurtful. We know that hate is not something that's limited. Hate can spread, and once you allow hate to grow, it will consume everything. And once someone can hate someone based on their beliefs, it can grow to continue to expand to hate based on someone's color of skin, hate based on someone's sexuality or gender. We need to denounce all forms of hate wherever they are.
The issues of identity and immigration are sure to play a big role in tonight's second French language debate with leaders of the 6 main parties. Liberal leader Justin Trudeau made a stop at a pumpkin farm near Ottawa. All other leaders were busy preparing for the debate, which many believe will be critical to how Quebec votes in this election.
It'll be up to Justin Trudeau to sound like a guy who deserves a second mandate. And he's going to have to defend his record. In the last French debate and even in the last English debate, he was largely quiet. In this case, I think tonight he's going to have to speak up. And so he's going to have to maintain his cool and be very straightforward, very calm, and just not get rattled by the many attacks that I think are going to be coming his way.
Conservative leader Andrew Scheer struggled to communicate in French in last week's TVA debate. He dodged questions on abortion, tried to sell Quebecers on an unpopular pipeline, and advocated limits on assisted dying.
So it's going to be very important for Andrew Scheer to convince people of his authenticity. And he's having issues around that whole, whether or not he was an insurance agent. Now we find out that he's got dual citizenship, something that he went after Thomas Mulcair and Michael Jean about. So he's got some very big credibility issues, and he's going to have to sound confident and look confident, and he's going to have to eat away at the Bloc and at the NDP and at the Liberals. So it's a very tall order for Andrew Scheer, whose French is not that great.
A new Léger poll for the Canadian Press has the Conservatives way back in third at 16% in Quebec, trailing the Liberals at 31% and the Bloc Québécois at 29%. The survey was taken October 7th to 9th with 2,150 polled, a margin of error of plus or minus 2.11%, 19 times out of 20. In Canada, the same survey has voter intention neck and neck for the Liberals and Conservatives at 31%. In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.